Finally, we got a great DC movie. Hey guys, what's up? This is the Brown Reviewer, and today I'm going to do a review on Shazam. Yes, I'm not pure of heart. Finally, we got an amazing DC movie. And let me just start by saying that I'm not a Marvel fan, not a DC fan. I'm just a movie fan who enjoys quality movies. That's it. I'm not being biased. This was a legit awesome movie. Let's start off with the IMDb synopsis. We all have a superhero inside us. It just takes a bit of magic to bring it out. In Billy Batson's case, by shouting out one word, Shazam, this streetwise 14-year-old foster kid can turn into the adult superhero Shazam. Well, the synopsis is pretty basic. There's a lot more to the story, which I'll be explaining in the spoiler part. Shazam is by far the best DCU movie since Wonder Woman, and yeah, that's all I can say. I mean, there's only two movies that I enjoyed in the whole DC universe. Man of Steel, okay. BVS, crap. Suicide Squad, crap. Justice League, shit. Aquaman was mediocre. The movie doesn't start off right as the boy becoming Shazam. It first explores the Billy story, and slowly builds up his character. And at the end, finally, he is the chosen one. I completely bought the character. There were only two things that I didn't like about this movie. One thing is bad CGI. I mean, I could clearly notice this particular scene was CGI, man. This CGI. So, that was pretty crap. I don't know what is the budget of this movie. Probably it's because of the budget. Let me just check the budget. Yeah, the budget is only like 80 to $100 million. So, I mean, for that standard, I mean, it's okay. I mean, but still, it was. I mean, I believe they could have managed. Another thing is the villain's character. I mean, it was a very good character. I could understand his motive, but there was a time jump. If I start telling that, it would be a spoiler. So I'll shift that to the spoiler part. So just take that the villain's character. That's it, villain's character. If they were managed to pull these two off, it would have been the best DC movie. Leaving aside the Dark Knight trilogy, obviously. So overall, it's a roller coaster ride. You should definitely check it out. I would recommend this to everyone. I had an amazing time watching this movie. So go watch it. There were a lot of scenes that I could tell were CGI. The whole purpose of CGI is that you're not supposed to tell the audience that it is made out of CGI. I know the budget is quite less, but I think they could have managed it somehow. And second thing is the villain's character. We had a small prologue. You know the prologue, right? They had a small prologue in the beginning of how this guy meets Shazam, the original Shazam, and somehow he doesn't become Shazam and he becomes the evil part of it. But suddenly there was a time jump to the later stage. I mean, like, what about the middle part? I mean, I was like, if you had showed me the middle part, I would have got even more clarity of his character. I mean, obviously that scene was enough for a prologue, but as a villain, you need to give more clarity to the character. So the time jump was actually a bit of what I would call lazy writing. If they have even given a 15 minutes extra for that particular character, it would have been much more effective. Right after the accident, the father says it's because of you we got into the accident. I mean, like, bro, are you serious? Why would you tell a kid that it's because of you? There was this very cute kids too, the foster kids. They were more cute than they were performing. The main character, Billy Batson's character, was really I was really in his shoes. That is what is character involvement. I was so involved in the character that I got emotional when he was walking away from that hallway. That was a scene where literally he was pure of heart. He deserved to be Shazam. I even loved how at the end he realized that yeah, I could do the same thing. What the original Shazam did. I was like, dude, awesome. That was the best scene ever. So it's not only about him becoming a superhero. It's about parenting. It's about how you're supposed to nurture kids. So overall, Shazam is a fun, emotional, and a roller coaster ride that you should definitely check out. So I'm going with 4 out of 5. Wow, that's a weird coincidence. If you like this video, click share, subscribe, and hit the thumbs up button. And stay tuned. Bye bye.